Nathan, much like David talked about yesterday, you were here in the spring, so you kind of got to see it. But to actually kind of go through this, because you don't even have pads on yet, what's this first couple of days been like for you? Head swimming, kind of, is it going really fast for you? What's it look like?
It's certainly a shock. Yesterday, kind of getting into it, it was kind of smack in the face. As things go on, just got kind of used to it. It's just one of those things that you're worried about before you start it, and then once you get through it, you're kind of like you kind of laugh at it. You're like, dang, that sucked, but I'm still here, and I got to go get the job done the next day. So just a slap in the face, but it's kind of coasting now, getting a little simpler and in the groove.
Nathan, you missed the spray, but you were still able to watch practice, mental reps, all that. Were you expecting to maybe do better? You have expectations when you got on the field about how things might go?
Yeah, I expected to be able to be in my spot as far as play call goes. Obviously, with it being my first real reps, I mean outside of bowl practice, but that's just really scout team. Obviously, there's I got to make strides in that area. Going against bigger, stronger guys in high school. But my expectation was that I'd know my job and that I would get where I need to be. But I'm going to have to fight and scrap just to get to that spot harder than I ever have.
Nathan, I know from high school you kind of grew into be the body you are now. How do you feel as far as your development as a defensive lineman? Does that feel natural?
I don't know. Because of course I played linebacker in high school, so putting on all that weight right before senior year was definitely like, whoa, I'm a lot heavier. I'm gonna have to get used to moving this way. Coming here, Coach G has not really been too worried about my weight. He just wants a gradual increase of weight to 290, just so I keep my lateral quickness, stuff like that. So I'm 275 now, came in 270, so I've really just kind of leaned up, lost some fat, and of course the fat I gained with my wrist hindrance. So that's really where I'm at with body comp and weight.
Is there anyone right now that you're really looking up to on the defensive line, maybe because of their play, mentality, mindset, and why is that?
Big O and Big E, Omari and Elijah, they're out there busting their hump every day. There's never any hesitation as far as going to do what they're asked. They're out there to get better and to push us to get better. And moving into an interior spot this year, just kind of watching them at the front of the line, trying to just get their patterns down, their movement, just to be able to go up and try my best to copy that movement to be able to get the rep done.
I know it's still early. I haven't put the pads on yet, but what impresses you about the offense going up against them, whether it's individuals, whether it's the offense overall? What stood out going up against those guys?
They're a unit. They work as one. They're just one big kind of machine out there. Like we try to do, they go out there and they get their job done, and they all do it together. They know where they're supposed to be, who they're supposed to get. So just experiencing that yesterday for really the first time, it was, again, kind of a slap in the face, like, whoa, this isn't high school football anymore. These guys are a well-oiled machine that know what they're doing and are going to go get the job done as best they can.
There's a big group of freshmen on the defensive line. I think there's like 5 or 6 of you guys. How would you kind of describe the dynamic of that group, the mindset, kind of the talent level? What have you seen from you newcomers?
I mean, really, because all of us, if I'm not mistaken, all the incoming freshmen in January really missed out on most of spring ball. So coming into this summer, it's really just like working as hard as we can to get to travel, I guess you could say, is that first goal. And then once we get that, we want to keep working, get reps, more reps. Really just trying to work into a rotation because as a freshman, a lot of times you come in, you're like, oh, I'm a freshman, I'm just going to wait my turn. But Coach Ayers is really hard on us about this. He's always talking about this to the freshmen when we're on like young guy meetings. He's always like, no, screw that. You're coming in. You want to do this now. Like, you want to get going now. So that's kind of really our mindset.